That's not the kind of thing that you expect on every November 24th, but it does provide a little excitement.
They're always the worst customers, too. Never listen to customer service.
All right, let's take a look at what's ahead as we head into the last few days of November. It looks like kind of typical weather for this time of year.
Yeah, I think overall the weekend's going to be sunny, but it's going to start out a little on the chilly side, especially going into today and tonight. If you were eating your Thanksgiving dinner at this time yesterday, right now it's about 15 to 20 degrees colder than it was at this time yesterday, and that trend is only going to continue as we get into the weekend. High temperatures today got into the mid to upper 40s along the coast, got into the upper 30s in northern Maine, which is right around our average high temperature for this time of year, but yesterday was so much warmer that it feels a little bit chillier out there today, especially because of the wind out there as well. Now, low temperatures tonight are going to be very, very cold. We're going to lose a lot of the wind and a lot of the cloud cover overnight tonight, so that's going to allow our temperatures to drop into the single digits in some spots. I think most of us are going to be in the mid to upper teens, so definitely a very chilly night on tap, which is going to set us up for a very cold day tomorrow as well. So for Saturday, plenty of sunshine, but I think a lot of us aren't going to be able to get out of freezing. If you do in the southern coast, I think is your best chance, still only getting into the middle 30s, so overall a very, very cold day out there for tomorrow. And the reasoning for that is because of the cloud cover that we're going to lose overnight tonight, which will set us up for a very sunny Saturday, but it is going to be very cold. Now, Sunday is going to be a little bit warmer. We're going to have some cloud cover early in the morning that's going to be able to move out of our area, and we'll get some more sunshine late in the day, but then as we get into the evening, we're going to have those clouds build back in again, and that's going to allow a system that's going to come through Sunday night into Monday. Now, it's going to be rather warm on Monday, I think in the upper 40s in some spots, so we're going to see mostly rain with this system. I think western Maine could clear out later in the afternoon, but for eastern Maine, I think it's going to end up being a washout. Most of us are just going to see rain from this system, with the exception of the northern mountains along the Canadian border. Could see just a couple inches of snow there. And then once we get into Tuesday, that system is going to move out of our area, but it's going to leave us much colder and with some gusty winds throughout the day as well. So future rainfall, I think most of us are going to see about an inch of rain from the system, especially closer to the coast, and any snowfall is going to be up in the mountains. I would say just a couple of inches from this system. Gusty winds out there, so we've got a small craft advisory in effect until early morning on Saturday. So for our 7-day forecast, if I had to pick a day for the weekend, I think Sunday is going to be a little bit nicer. It is a little bit cloudier, but not by much, and it is also going to be about 10 degrees warmer. So if you're going to be going out tomorrow, I would suggest really bundling up, Rob.
Yeah, wind, cold temperatures, it's going to feel like winter tomorrow.
Always a recipe for a good scarf and hat.
All right, thanks, Dana.